Welcome back to Alternative Reality Gaming. I'm your host Lenny, and if you're lucky, one of my furry co-hosts will join us today. Your stream will begin shortly. Enjoy. Alright, we're going to be playing some more Flightsim 2024. I'm actually starting over from scratch because of my screw up selling the first plane. So, figured might as well
Off
just
from runway 31.
start over now before it gets too far.
Okay, let me taxi to the runway.
So this should be the very first flight. They kind of show you things. So he's kind of flying for me. And then after that, I'll be able to pick stuff.
Alright, now comes the fun part. After releasing the brakes and applying full power, we will speed up and take off once we reach 60 knots airspeed. We will be climbing at 75 knots, which is the recommended climbing speed for the Cessna Skyhawk. While climbing, we will follow a left-hand traffic pattern and make 2 turns. Don't worry if it sounds overwhelming, I am here to help. Release the parking brakes, otherwise we're not going anywhere. Ready for takeoff? Apply full power to get us moving.
Full power to get us moving. Alright.
You handle the yoke, and I'll take care of the pedals, steering the aircraft on the runway during takeoff.
Oh. Well, that makes things really easy. The pedals are what control the side to side.
We have reached 55 knots. Pull the yoke a little bit to lift off.
So we're taking off from Joliet Regional Airport. I still think it's crazy that it actually got like the gas stations right and the McDonald's right and all that stuff.
We are approaching our first turn. As you'll see, the Cessna 172 requires very little yoke movement to turn. You can start turning left.
Oh, I have started.
We are 300 feet above the ground. I will retract the flaps. You keep climbing.
There's the trailer park and the Jewel Osco. There's Beggar's Pizza. It's free. There. Let's go get some pizza. Ah!
Keep climbing and prepare for the next
turn.
turn.
My other controller is definitely in my face, so I need to unbury it. Come on, there we go.
This is a good climbing angle. Try to visually... Okay, turn left again. We are almost there.
We're almost
Remember,
there.
We need to climb to 2,100 feet. It will keep us 500 feet above the traffic pattern.
Is that everywhere? 2,100 feet above the traffic pattern?
I love the weather today. The clouds are beautiful, aren't they?
Yes, sir. Along with all them warehouses. That's a big lake back there.
There we are. 2,100 feet above sea level and 500 feet above the traffic pattern. We have safe separation with the other airplanes.
And there's the airport.
Look around. See our airport?
Yes,
let's fly over it.
What? Control B? The heck? It's telling me to turn, so I'm turning. But also I'm going to pull out some of the throttle. It had me in red line there for a minute. A little high, I think is what it is. Yeah.
Awesome. I know that you're busy navigating and controlling the plane, but don't forget to enjoy the view.
So they wanted me to do Control B to enjoy the view. It's not doing shit. I wonder if I changed it and screwed that up, but I don't know why it would tell me to.
Well done. I believe you have a talent for piloting. I hope you enjoyed the flight. Let's head back to the ground now.
Which way does it... Oh, I was gonna say, which way does it want me to go? It didn't give me any little flight boxes.
I'm glad that we flew together today. This might be the first chapter in your pilot's journey, if you want to embark on it. Let's catch up at our headquarters.
I like how he got out and just left me in here and was like talking
You
to the
seemed
propeller.
comfortable out there. I'm sure you will get your PPL in no time. There's a laptop in the office that shows all the certification information you'll need for your PPL exam. Take a look.
Alright. This controller is out of control. No pun intended.
Here you can see all the different certifications you can pass throughout your career.
Yeah, we're gonna just start nailing out these as fast as we can, but so we should be able to do this one.
All the training lessons you'll need to pass the PPL exam are available here.
Not worried about any of that. We're gonna go straight to taking the exam. If the mouse is gonna play right nice games. We got a lot of lost ground to make up. Private pilot license. Yeah, let it load up all the way first.
It's time. Your first ever check ride. Start by removing the covers and chocks, then join me inside.
Alrighty, remove the engine covers. Then we're gonna remove the pitot cover, as well as the static port cover and the wheel chocks. Gotta move my seat over. There we go. Start engine.
Your goal is to complete a left-hand traffic pattern, respecting the flight path and all required speeds. Rely on what you have learned in your trainings and you'll be fine. Now show me the best traffic pattern that you've got. Kilo Juliet Oscar Tango, traffic Cessna November 99820 is taxiing to runway tree 1.
Luckily they did it for me, so let's see. They want me to stop at hold short. And this runway, or this taxi is just covered in planes apparently. So hopefully these aren't all actually here. Some of the airports they are, some they're not. Okay. This is terrifying. And sadly, if I don't follow it, I don't get credit correctly, so. It's kind of a fun mistake that they've made when they put this game together. So it looks like hold short is up ahead here. Oh yeah, there's a sign right in the middle. I forgot about that too. Hopefully we can't hit it. So I have no idea still if the chat works. I turned it back on. One of my buddies pointed out that my Twitch settings were all jacked up or something, and it wouldn't allow people to chat unless they'd been like a follower for a week or something. I don't know. It's some wild shit, that's for sure. But I turned that off. I don't know if it was from the days of streaming Rust and can't really trust anybody in that game. So the streamer, even the people coming to watch your streams, are usually coming to fuck with you. But even if this chat backfires, I do still have another chat that I can see on my tablet down here. So I will attempt to pay attention, but can't promise anything. Hell, I can't even promise my microphone's not muted. Alright, we're good. We are almost to hold short finally. Alright. Gonna announce takeoff. Call tower.
Kilo Juliet Oscar Tango traffic Cessna November, Niner 820. Taking off, runway tree, 1 left close traffic.
Taking off, runway tree. That's never gonna not, like, entertain me. So they want us to take off. Full throttle. This is just a routine. We're gonna make 3 lefts and, well, 4 lefts in lane. Just trying to get my license as I veer off the runway a little bit too much, but once we reach 1100 feet here, make sure we're high enough now, I can start pulling the flaps out, which will make the climb faster. It says that we reached our 1100 feet, but we did not. I'm still gonna keep climbing. We're going to 1600 feet now. So now my question is, now that I've been messing with this stuff, can I grab the altimeter, set it to the proper settings here, and then just hit autopilot, and will this thing do what I'm supposed to do? We have reached 1600 feet and it wants us to go left, so I am also doing all of that at the same time. Here we go, 1600, and then we want navigation mode on. Or is it not gonna let those motherfuckers? They're not gonna let me use the buttons. It looks like. Hold on. Shenanigans. No, I can use the autopilot. Heading select mode. All right. Navigation mode. Oh shit. Autopilot really. Call tower. Call tower. There it goes.
Juliet Oscar Tango, traffic
so
Cessna November,
throttle out.
Niner 8202 miles, south 1,600 feet
Telling me
inbound
to come
to
down
land runway tree 1.
And head towards the runway. So, once we drop below, where the hell is the runway? It's to the left. Okay, I was like, wait a minute, which way am I facing here? Once we get below 80 knots, I can drop flaps. Call tower. Call tower.
Kilo Juliet Oscar Tango, traffic Cessna November, Niner 820
Got all my
is on final runway tree 1 to land.
Speed pulled out, still gotta finish rotating the rest of the way.
500.
Such a pain in the dick. This was a small loop. And to be fair, I probably should have started cutting speed when I was way the hell up there still, but it happens. It happens. So we need to land on the runway. Not too bad. See if we can hit these brakes. Come on. Definitely overshot that a little bit, but that is what it is. Need to get our asses out of the runway here. But I also can't go too fast or I'll get in trouble. And that hold short sign was just spasming. Announced taxi. I tried adding some commands and apparently it does not like them. So let's see. Taxi? Nope. Alright, so call tower. Doesn't like that one either. Interesting. So why is it so pissed that it did not want to acknowledge any of my voice command
Cessna
stuff?
November, Niner 820 is taxiing to parking.
Stop at the parking stand to our left. Just crashing through all the planes. Nothing to see here. Along with facing the wrong way in the parking stand, but it's okay. Stop engine? No? Stop engine? Man, I just cannot win with that one. I tried. Seems like only the call tower one's working, right? Oh yeah, I forgot I gotta speed up shutting this thing down.
congratulations. You're on your way to become one hell of a pilot.
Well, thank you. Holy shit. Okay. Definitely a lot easier the second time around. My first time taking that test, I didn't do that great. New aircraft flyable for missions. They're all pretty much small little single-engine Cessna-type planes.
Congratulations on passing your PPL exam. Hopefully that's the first of many steps on your career path.
Hope-free.
Your PPL allows you to fly recreationally and begin to build up your flight hours. First flight missions are a great way to increase your experience. Let's go back to headquarters and review the
Specializations board. I mean, let me click it and we won't have a problem.
As you can see, the career journey of a pilot can take many different paths. As I said earlier, your PPL is the first step, allowing you to fly recreationally and perform first flight missions, taking people on tours around the local area. As you build up your flight hours and earn more certifications, other specializations will become available.
I like the ferry ones
Take
the
a look
most,
around.
to be honest.
Then when
I
you're
still
ready,
do some
head
of
to the missions list to see what's available.
And whatnot, but maybe I'll get better at the skydiving ones, but for now we're gonna keep it simple, stupid. And don't sell my only airplane.
On this map, you can see all the missions currently available to you.
Wow, look at them all.
There's one mission currently available.
Well, this one's a triangle, apparently. We're going to be leaving the airport, turning left, heading over to Channahon, checking things out, and heading back over. So, nice and simple. I do actually kind of remember this one. I think the dude's name was like David or something. I don't remember. He was like, oh, Chris, there you go. He had won like the lottery or some shit. Wanted to go flight seeing. So, I gotta be careful doing stuff like that. I don't need to crash the game. I'm over here trying to use the joystick to move around. Give me that pedo cover. And static port cover and the wheel chocks. And come on, click down. So we can request boarding now.
Michael, initiate boarding. Okay, on their way.
You don't look like a Chris. Alright, so we got start engine. How dare you? Start engine.
Here's your chance to share the magic of flying.
Sometimes you just gotta threaten the plane. Your guest today is Chris.
He's got his sister with him. They're good friends of the club members and they're living nearby. So it's a bit special to take them with you. Seatbelt fastened? Then you're all set. Let's go, Captain.
Seatbelt is fastened. Turn off the parking brake.
Kilo Juliet Oscar Tango Traffic Cessna November.
Still failed to announce the taxi.
90087. is taxiing to runway tree 1.
It seems like the first couple, it has a little bit more lenience.
So happy to be flying with you today. Captain, I'm Chris.
Nice to meet you. I'm Amy.
Oh, your name is Amy.
I'm hanging out with Chris for this flight.
It's not just sister.
Pretty exciting.
It is pretty exciting. Today is the day that we're gonna meet our maker. So, I wonder what they're gonna want for altitude. Oh, I hit the parking brake a little too hard. I do need to get moving again. Just wanted to adjust the altimeter. And I also want to get rid of these yokes. Oh shit, going too fast. Hit that brake. We're almost there. Slow down a little more. I do have regular brakes on the throttles over here, but I don't know, they're a little harder to squeeze while holding onto the controller. So we need to hold short. Take off. Oh, call tower. That one.
Kilo do we start? Oscar Tango Traffic Cessna November 90087. Taking off runway tree 1 departure to the south.
It kind of sounded like the passenger was like, "Can we start?" Okay.
Here we are.
So we just gotta climb up to 1,100 feet. Got a little bit of turbulence there. Not too terrible. We need to remove the flaps before I end up going too fast for it. Just gotta move my mouse. Almost up to 1,100 feet. Still fighting to make that climb though. Then we gotta fly to Channahon.
Stall.
Why is this thing going so slow? Like, flaps are all the way up.
Flying over our beloved region
great,
at sunset must make you feel on top of the world. Definitely need to book that someday.
Like, it wants me up higher and I just can't get the altitude. And then I'm losing my speed again. So I'm at 1,600 feet and I think I actually got a decent speed back now.
Hey sis, I'm sure we'll see places we know. It's gonna be awesome.
Sure thing.
Now I'm actually getting to go too fast. Because when they want to do their flightsim, I'm going to have to slow down to like 82 knots. So I need to make sure that I'm ready for that. Some big ass warehouses over there right off of 55 and 80.
Relax, Chris. You're gripping the seat so hard you're going to break your hand.
As long as you don't break my plane, I don't give a shit. And I did not lose my speed that I was trying to cut out.
Definitely a bucket list moment.
Yeah, it would definitely be pretty cool to get up here and fly. I don't even know that I've flown in a Cessna. No, I think I did up near like Door County, Wisconsin area.
I'm totally wow. I'm usually more articulate, but wow.
If I remember correctly, this because it's
the rooftops of Channahon.
I'm trying to remember if I went or not.
Nice.
I know my sister did.
I recognize everything down there.
Speed. But I know my sister did, and I know that I got in trouble. Nothing new, you know. I guess as I was standing at the counter, I noticed a red button on the bottom of the corner or of the cabinet, and I pushed it. And this is the part that I don't remember, is whether I was up in the plane or if I was still on the ground. But apparently it was the panic button, and the police were called. So when the plane finally landed, and the police were sitting there waiting, and I think I was up in the plane because I vaguely remember like some video footage of like
if I were
me
home, I
sitting
could wave
on my
to
mom's
myself.
lap or something and
oh, wow.
losing too much speed.
I see that too. That's awesome.
My sister actually got to fly the plane too, like
I'm
from
so
the
grateful
passenger
we're
seat,
sharing this moment
essentially.
with
They
you.
have
It really touches my heart.
the actual pilot flying, and then he kind of gives you the yoke a little bit. Because, I mean, as you can see, flying is really not insanely difficult. Going in a straight line and stuff. Obviously, when you start doing more complicated maneuvers, that changes, but...
You can see every detail.
But I honestly, that would have been, like, when I was, like, 6 or 7 or some shit. Like, I don't even remember it.
It's like seeing this place for the first time.
Okay. We gotta take these flaps off. I mean, really, we didn't need the flaps. I just like them when we're doing the Flightsim. Makes it a lot easier to maintain a slow speed and just float and kind of stay aloft. Let's see. Call tower. Call tower.
When we took off, I thought there should have been a drum roll or something.
Kilo Juliet Oscar Tango traffic Cessna November 9000875 miles, south 1,700 feet inbound to land runway tree 1.
My character, like, patiently waited for her to shut up to give out his commands. Or his announce. Whatever you want to call it. Airport should be over there. Because this down in front of me with the bend in it is Interstate 80, and that's Interstate 55. And there's rock quarries over there where they do the scuba diving certification tests and stuff. Those quarries. It's rock run quarries.
It's like the world is laid out in front of me.
So I'm going to start pulling my speed out, knowing that the airport's right there. We're going to pull all of it out. I've learned my lesson of not pulling speed fast enough. So pull up to cut out some speed, and then we're going to drop some flaps, which will pull the rest of my speed. So now I can actually start diving a little bit.
Almost there, guys. So Chris having a good time? Ready for another round? What a thrill. I absolutely love the view flying over Channahon. Ready to head out again whenever you are.
Great time from start to finish. Thanks, Captain.
$500.
It's really funny in real life when you come through here, like on driving. the street lights when you get over towards this intersection get really short because of the airport. Like, so the planes don't hit them. They're honestly not much taller than a semi. Like, they're super short, but only at this intersection. Then they go back to being normal height. I'm a weirdo and knows stupid shit like that. Plus, they're kind of adorable looking. Alright, so we're on the ground. Hit the brakes. Don't know if I'm gonna make that one in time. Yeah, we got it. Alright. So we can hold short here. Taxi. Yeah,
Kilo Juliet Oscar
time.
Tango, traffic Cessna November 90087 is taxiing to parking.
So I did it only the word taxi because I wanted to be able to like say request taxi and have it work. And of course, since you add another word to it, it confuses it. Oh shit, going too fast. Pull that throttle out before I get in trouble. I don't know how I opened that menu. It's gotta be one of the key commands I was hitting. Oh, what the hell? What just happened? Oil pressure, low volts. That's usually what happens when you shut the engine off. Come on. Did I like bump the fuel or something? Let's see. So now the question becomes, how did I even make this happen? I'm not gonna make it to the parking stand. Probably have the taxi lights on. Oh, we got fuel pump is off. Why is so much shit off? Come on, twist the other way. It does not want to start. Have plenty of fuel. It's bitching about oil pressure, but usually oil pressure is gone when the car engine's not running. Fuel valve. I feel like my passengers are trolling me here. Hey, I got it started again. So which one of you fuckers kicks that? It was you, wasn't it, Amy? It was you. It was you. Should have made you walk home. So make me turn this plane around. I really have no idea how the hell that happened, but you know, whatever.
No easy to win over the locals, but seeing them smile says it all. Well done, pilot.
Stop engine. Not too shabby. Not that great either, but I mean, really, the only things I got really wrong were the flaps max speed bullshit. And I think it's 80 knots is the max, so I wasn't even like terribly over it, but.
Nice work completing your first mission. Continue building your flight hours by...
Okay, keep working on this then. And then commercial pilot license unlocks the next bit. So commercial pilot license requires one more first flight to be able to do it. So let's go to missions.
Here's all the first flight missions available right now. Take your pick which one you want to tackle next.
Let's see what we got. Mantino. Over Kankakee. There's really nothing special over there. I mean, there's not really anything special in most places, but it's kind of sad that they don't take you over Chicago. Like, this is the closest thing to Chicago, and it's Calumet City, which is like meh. Like, I don't know. It's not even worth doing the flight. But Trail Creek. I'm just kind of checking new stuff out. I don't know. Piatone. I mean, LaSalle County, Oglesby. So Starved Rock is out here somewhere. It would be here. It's really bad that I know only because of this road. Look at that twisty son bitch right there. Yeah, no, I love playing on that road. So the actual Starved Rock like parking lots there, and then you come up in here, and there's some twisties through here, but you don't really want to play here either because there's too many people. And then there's Buffalo over here. I don't know if there's any flight seeing in this area though. Whoa, whoa. Oglesby's kind of close. Where does Ottawa want us to go? Away. Um, I just want to know if we can see like the areas that you can like these parts over here by like Matheson where you can like walk down by the river, and actually that's perfect. This does actually kind of go over that. So let's grab that one. David's gonna be discovering Oglesby. So normally I would be like starting and stopping because I simultaneously usually record for YouTube. But I think what I'm gonna do is just make one long video and then clip them up separately for, you know, stuff down the road. But it is what it is. Because it's kind of complicated. I mean, I guess I could probably like start and stop the recording itself and leave the streams alone. I'm just always leery it's gonna tank something, but let's give it a whirl. So hold on. Peace. We're gonna end this one. If you liked today's episode, please consider leaving a like and subscribing as it goes a long way to helping the channel to grow. Thank you.